Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about movement. We're going to cover travelling Overwatch, bounding Overwatch, crossing open ground, redeploy, recall to warp gate for Galaxy, and also deploy on squad leader. Here you can see the squad is using travelling Overwatch. What they're doing is they're moving as fast as possible towards a target, and we've got one person in this case ahead of the main force. Now, as you can read on these pages, it shows you exactly what you need to do and what you need to know for travelling Overwatch to be effective. Okay, go. The next technique I want to talk about is bounding Overwatch. This is a technique where one person covers another as they move forwards, and can be done not only with a single person, but also to fire teams and even squads. Now, this is generally used when the enemy is nearby or you're expecting contact. Here, me and Charmed are pushing up towards an enemy spawn room, and although it is in the situation is in hand, we would want them to be safe. Here you can see a diagram and a brief description of bounding Overwatch. Okay guys, new target, enemy Sundra behind those rocks. We're just going to scour this open ground. The next thing I want to talk about is crossing open ground, and there's two main methods to do this with. First is that you go across as an entire group, which gives the enemy lots of targets, so most of you will hopefully get across it in one piece, and the other is you move across in different groups. Now, those different groups can support each other and provide covering fire, however, it's more likely that this whole element will get destroyed on one go. You can also use smoke to cover your advance, however, in the situation that you're seeing right now, it was night, and so you didn't massively need it. And we also had an advantage of numbers as well. In this next clip, we're going to look at redeploying. Now, just by hitting delete key on your keyboard, using the key on the map page, you can choose where you can spawn from. Now, this is incredibly useful because it not only doesn't count as a death, but it also lets you move straight across the map, generally from wherever you're fighting to somewhere where quite often reinforcements are needed automatically. And this allows you to completely shift without having to go back to warp gate or waste any time or resources on other things. It can also be quite useful for redeploying onto your squad leader for whatever reason, if you're going to be dropping on a beacon. Here you can see that I've deployed right from the north of Esmir all the way down to the south to where this biolab was in need of a little bit of assistance. Galaxy drops are all important, and when it comes to resecuring or even capturing enemy bases. Now, when the order gets sent out to recall to warp gate, you need to drop everything that you're doing and hit delete immediately. Now, once you get back to warp gate, you should already have spawned in the kits that you need. So generally close range kits or kits to hold a point. So we're talking about medics, we're talking about engineers, we're talking about heavy assaults and max units. So you need to make sure that you're ready to go as soon as you can. Good gal drop prep should only take 30 seconds at the most, and you've got to be on the ball, because seconds matter when you come into resecuring somewhere. Okay guys, I've got Galaxy and indoor warp gate ready. Next we're going to look at squad deploy, and in this case Psychobilly, one of our chaplains, has moved ahead of the main force in a scythe and is currently at target. Now what's happened is that we've now gone to our maps and pressed squad deploy, and we then drop onto the target as a group. This is incredibly effective just for moving people around the map quickly and effectively. Remember, squad deploy can only be used once every 5 minutes though. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope this helps. If you want any more details, check out the page on our tactics website.